Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am your host, Zach, and today we are taking a deeper look at our survival sewing and repair kit that we have in our main bug out bag. So let's take a look at that today on Airborne Outdoors. Okay, guys, we got her all laid out. Just a quick and easy video today. Simple little kit to look at. So it is based off of that survival sewing and repair kit. And you do have the list of contents on the back. We have most of those contents still here. Some are missing and replaced with other items, and then a few things have been added. So we'll just go along here. We have our Kevlar thread. That's some 50-pound, that yellow thread, heavy duty for repairs. And you just have your heavy duty thread in the middle there for sewing, and then I just added another spool that I had found in another kit and just tossed it in here. We got our roll of duct tape standing up there. Couple threaders, couple needle threaders there, come in handy. Kind of hard to see them here, but better able to get that thread through the head of a needle. And then you got a few size buttons here. I think it came with more, but for some reason I only have 3 of them in here. Added another chunk of duct tape because I just figured the more the merry, and it's kind of a flatter kit, so I threw a flat piece in there. Fits all in the baggie pretty good. Got our Fresnel lens in here, help you see the eye of that needle and see small things you're stitching up. It comes with a couple zip ties. I just added a few. I think we got 6 or 8 little zip ties there. And then about a half a dozen safety pins. And we got about a half a dozen paper clips. I added those. There's I don't know what happened to the needles that came with this kit, but I have a small pack of needles here that works pretty good, and then we have some of our larger ones here, and it comes with this one patch, but I did add several other larger patches, just thinking you can cut them up or add to them, take away from them, and use them where you need them. Added a larger binder clip in there, thinking that might come in handy when you're clipping things, like same as safety pins and paper clips. You're connecting the things you're trying to stitch together. So comes with this. I think this is like type 1 paracord, like the really cheapest kind, but kind of an emergency backup cordage in here because the kit always, this is my bug out bag repair kit, so it's going to always have 100 or 200 feet of cordage in there. And so we got our, there's our thimble. We got some brass snare wire, added some in from another kit. Got our little Dermasafe knife in there. It's just your standard Dermasafe. It's the normal one. Have some other ones in other parts of my kits. Adding along with those extra 3 big patches, I got some super glue. Can help patch some things up easily. Glue the hole, glue the patch on it, and then stitch around it. On that note, kind of too, like I'm thinking in the rain, got a hole in the tarp, hole in the tent. We just got that tenacious tape. Just really good repair tape. So it just kind of comes on that paper, so you can tear it away and then just stick it on that hole, and then it's good to go. You could even back it up with some extra glue or some extra tape. But that's all in all, that's about it, guys. It's a fairly decent repair kit. I could maybe read over some of these. Let me just put them up here close in case anybody wants to pause it. And there, that's a little better. He had the A-lock sack, had the needle holder, which I didn't have anymore. A couple number 7 needles, couple number 18 needles, a number 16 needle, heavy duty straight pins, assorted buttons, assorted safety pins, heavy duty thread, needle threader, metal thimble, Fresnel lens, Kevlar thread, brass snare repair wire, type 1 mil-spec utility cord, duct tape, waterproof patch, commercial grade ties, and 1 military dermasafe knife. So you can see a couple things are missing, like I don't have any of them needles. These needles I all had in other parts. I just threw them in. And that waterproof patch, yeah, that's just that one patch. And I think, you know, for a bug out bag, if you're going to be packing this much of a repair kit, you might as well have some more patches. And these are really cheap, guys. If you want to add, I do recommend this repair kit, this survival sewing and repair kit. If you actually wanted to make it a, you know, survival portion of it, you know, you could add in maybe not all your survival gear, but maybe a whistle and a signal mirror and just some small things like that to give it a survival component. But to add in these 3 patches were just a couple bucks in the sewing section at Walmart. Actually, you go in the sewing section at Walmart, the craft hobby sewing, there's quite a few things that could come in handy in a survival kit. Just to use your imagination and, you know, the equipment needed to just to have a bunch of options. So I think now that I got this all laid out, because this was in my bag and I had not yet looked at it, I'm thinking I could throw a few more of them buttons in. I don't know where the other ones would have went, but otherwise I think it's a fairly complete repair kit. Let me know what you guys, let me know what you think. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm pushing for them 400 subscribers. Just been organizing my bug out room today, and we're kind of loading things out in these drawers and trying to be able to optimize our functionality here. So please consider subscribing to the channel. Check out the other videos. We're just pushing to get 500 subscribers as soon as possible, and then have that march to 1,000, where we can start linking products and diverting people to the items they might want to look into themselves. And so it's just easier to work together. But I'm super excited to hear your feedback and comments on the video. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching Airborne Outdoors.